Ahoy everybody, Captain Cal here. Today we're going to be doing our last IO adventure called Unexpected Guests. So let's get started.
Guardian, my agents report that the Taken are gathering at a Cabal camp near your current position, but we have no idea why. I would appreciate your insight.
So what if the Taken are gathering? They're not bothering us. With a little peace and quiet, I might be able to do some real work.
The Taken are an army without a commander, Asher. If we leave them with a little peace and quiet, they might crown a new king.
That was odd. Oh my word. Wow, they did change the sound of the Better Devils. So, today is the day Curse of Osiris released. Lots of really cool and interesting things available today, and one of them is being Better Devils sound has changed. Yeah, there's a different feel to it with the sound. It's kind of interesting how something as simple as a sound effect could have a psychological effect on the user. So I've been playing through the Curse of Osiris storyline today, and it's actually been quite good. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. And I've enjoyed a lot of the changes they've made. Ornaments are a nice new feature for the Vanguard and Crucible armor. At least the most apparent ones that you can get today. It's nice because it gives us something to grind for, finally. The story has been very compelling, too. I've enjoyed it quite a lot. Oh, there's a thing here.
Huh. How strange. This is Vex technology for sure, but it looks so primitive. They must have mimicked the design from some time in the far past.
Interesting. Oh, pursue the Taken. So I'm not supposed to just sit here and shoot them. Interesting. One thing, though, that I thought was pretty good was, if you read...
We found a scary portal. Reminds me of the ones we saw in the Dreadnought.
A portal to the Ascendant Realm. The Taken world lies beyond that veil. A new power must be seeking entrance into our world.
Well, that's just fantastic. I think I'm supposed to be following them, not shooting them.
You should be able to directly manipulate Io's hyperparticle dimensions to collapse the portal.
Sorry, what?
Your hands! Use your hands to pick up the energy.
We've got it. Now what?
Bring it to that portal. You're fighting entropy with order here. Move!
I'm pretty sure that's our whole job description.
Shadows grow darker in the presence of light. Fight back, Guardian.
So, is the goal... Okay. So is this Phantom, Oryx's sister, trying to break through? There's a lot of things to suggest that. I think that would be an interesting thing, but we have done a lot of we have had a lot of Hive expansions, relatively speaking, compared to the others. Well, that's it. Which is fun. The Hive are good. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So there's a new ship released today. I don't remember. It's Asher Mir's something. Retreat. Something of that nature.
Hurry.
But
Whatever is on the other side of that veil has to know you're trying to seal it in.
Asher Mir, it's called Asher Mir's Retreat or something like that. And it's actually quite fascinating when you read the lore section about it, because it talks about Asher Mir sitting behind, basically going from being a guardian to doing more of a consulting job because he fears death. Apparently, he hasn't died since the events on that caused him to his arm to change. Why did I do that? But he doesn't know if he can resurrect anymore, and he's genuinely afraid of death. And so the transition from Guardian out there able to do anything to being genuinely afraid. He says that Ikora understands now because of how she was so sensitive when she lost her leg. It's really interesting. You know, when you read the Grimoire and when you read the lore, Asher Mir is such an interesting character. But unfortunately, when he is, you actually talk to him, he's kind of a jerk. Which I get is his character. And he masks his depth. And for a number of reasons, obviously. Shame, embarrassment, the whole bit. Thank you, I'll take that. Oh. Okay. So I feel like they're gonna do something with Asher Mir. Yeah, they have to do something with Asher Mir because he is such a fascinating character. And unfortunately, in the story, he was not visited, or he was not touched upon very well.
Ikora, something's coming through.
How deliciously unexpected.
Oh yeah, no, it's basically definitely the 7th and I don't know how to pronounce things. Another thing that's kind of nice is they're supposed to have... Alright, let's tether this person. They're supposed to have added some significant buffs to the Fighting Lion. And that's exciting. Because the Fighting Lion is arguably one of the worst exotics in the game right now. Or it was. I don't have sufficient information to determine whether it's still bad or not. It seemed fine there. I just missed 3 times.
18? The screaming thing from the abyss is dead.
That creature was the servant of some higher power. I fear something has claimed Oryx's crown.
Yes, yes, let's move on. Your intuitions were correct, mine were not, and the Guardian's prowess in battle was adequate.
Well, it's really interesting. I hope they do something with Asher like they did with Eris, because Eris in her initial expansion was not a terribly interesting character, but when in the Taken King, when foiled against Cayde 6, she really shined, and she was really made to be something interesting. And I hope they do something with Asher Mir similar to that. I'm sure they will. They've got some very talented writers there. So this has been Captain Cal. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day.